G'day guys, today I'm sharing with you my toddler's favourite books. So I was going to do 10, but I've got a couple more, and these are the best books that I've found for 1 and 2 year olds. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Ali. I'm a mum of 2. I've got a 2-year-old and a newborn, and on my channel you'll see grocery hauls, cleaning videos, mummy videos, and just having a lot of fun. Let's get into it. The first book I've got is Where is the Green Sheep? It's a great book. Its storyline goes where you're trying to find the green sheep, and in the meantime you see all these other sheep. It talks about opposites, so the up sheep or the down sheep or the band sheep. It's a really great book, and eventually at the very end the green sheep is having a sleep. My daughter really loves this book, and it's amazing how once we'd read it a few times, we put it away for a month actually, and I brought it out and I just paused and didn't say, so where here is the, and she said blue sheep, here is the red sheep, and we went through and she did most of it just on kind of memory and seeing the pictures. So it's a fantastic book, and it, like I said, it talks about opposites, it talks about a car sheep and a train sheep. So it's a really great book, great illustrations. This book is well read, so it needs to be tough. So that's why I find board books are definitely the best. So that's our first book, Where's the Green Sheep? The second book is That's Not My Bunny. So the Osborne touchy-feely books, there are so many of them. We've got the That's Not My Bunny, there's That's Not My Unicorn, That's Not My Truck, there's so many different ones. So they're the touch and feel books, and you're going through trying to find where your bunny is. So this is a really good book, and I really do like that it's touch and feel. Not only are we saying the words, we're getting the sensory input as well. So this is a great book, and like I said, there are lots of different options depending on where your child's interest is. That's what I've definitely found with my daughter. The books will hold her attention for longer if it's of something of her interest. So for instance, if your child really likes trucks or tractors, then That's Not My Tractor would be a fantastic book, because they're going to be far more interested in it, and therefore they'll enjoy reading the book for longer. I couldn't do a favourite books video without The Very Hungry Caterpillar. This is a great book. We didn't get it for a long time actually. We probably got it when she was about 18 months. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is one of the 2 books that we are currently reading before every nap or bedtime. That's my daughter's choice. She wants to read this book, and another one that I've got in there as well. So this is a great book. It's a great board book. Like I said, it needs to be tough, and I really like this section where it's apple, pears, plums. It's a great book, and my daughter likes to say what each item is. When I'm reading this book, I pause at certain words to give her a chance to say it herself, which she has been doing. So in the light of the, then she'll say moon, a little egg, and then she'll say egg, lay on a leaf, and then we'll turn the page. I love the illustrations for this book, and also I can remember reading this book as a child, so it's a real favourite that's lasted generations. The next book, which is also part of our bedtime routine, so this is the other book we're reading, is The Little Blue Truck. I bought this a month ago. It has been so loved. So basically it talks about a truck who goes and says hello to all the animals, and there's this dump truck that doesn't have time for the animals, and it drives past, gets stuck in the mud, and it's the little blue truck that goes and helps, and then the animals help them. There's a fantastic moral in the story about helping your friends and how you only need a couple of friends. We are at the stage now where, once again, I don't say all the words and she will add in the words to the book. The illustrations are beautiful. So sometimes, yes, we read the story. There are other times where I'll just ask her to point out, you know, where's the duck? How many wheels are there? And point at different things on the truck. It's a great book, and I see there are lots of blue truck books. I don't know, this is the only little blue truck book we've got. I think there might be a Christmas one. Let me know in the comments, have you got little blue truck books? What other little blue truck books are there? The next book was a gift from her grandparents. It's Count My Blessings. So this book is about being grateful for what we've been given. So being grateful for food, being grateful for clothes and friends, and for play activities. So I really like it. The book has raised elements, which makes it really nice to touch and feel. Like the carrot's raised here, and then the apple's indented. So it's a really good book, and like I said, it's fantastic for teaching gratitude from a really early age. The next book I've got is The Little Blue Goose. So I looked for this book when we were doing a week of blue. So we were doing blue activities, you know, with Play-Doh, with painting, etc. So I wanted a book to go with our weekly theme, and so I got The Little Blue Goose. This book is about 4 farm animals that are living in a white farmyard. It's not painted, there's no colours. So the blue goose, white duck, red hen and yellow chick paint the barnyard while the farmer's away. And it talks about colour mixing, which is really good. So it talks about how if you mix red and blue together, then you get purple. It talks about how red hen and yellow chick, they mix red and yellow together to paint the shutters orange. So it's a great book that talks about colour mixing, lovely illustrations, and my daughter really enjoys this. The next book is so worn because it has been so loved. So Harry McCleary and Zachary Quack. I tried to get a board book for this because it has been ripped and chewed and everything like that, but I couldn't find one that wasn't, the shipping from Amazon in the US was actually more than the book itself. So we've still got this one, but I am keeping an eye out for a board book because it's so good. So this tells the story about Harry McCleary and Zachary Quack and how Harry McCleary is trying to get away from the little duck. And in the end, the little duck helps him and then they're friends. It's exciting. One of the lines that keeps repeating is pittery pattery skittery scattery, zip round the corner came Zachary Quack. So it's a really great book to get animated and my daughter really enjoys it and I enjoy reading it. It's one of those books that she wants to read again and again and again. The next book I've got is Happy Valentine's Day Mouse, and this book I bought as part of our week of Valentine's Day activities. It talks about how each one of Mouse's friends is really special and what card he does for their special skill. So for instance, Moose is really good artist, Mouse does a really nice card with paint, and then all his friends come to see him at the end. It's a great book for acknowledging that each person, or animal in this case, has awesome qualities. Hello? Hello? This little guy's woken from his nap, so we'll continue on with him. So next book I've got is Dear Zoo, which has probably been a favourite since. Hello, gorgeous. He's smiling for everyone. Shall we continue on? All right, let's continue on. So next book is Dear Zoo. So this has been a favourite since she was about 18 months old. Definitely when she was a 1-year-old, this was the favourite book. And it's fantastic with all the different flaps to lift up. The other great thing about this book is there's activities that you can really do with it. By having animal figurines to go along with the story as well, it really brings this book to life. So this is a favourite and a fantastic book. You reading your book, darling? Alrighty, I've just popped him on the mat, reading a book. He has had a feed, a nappy change. So let's get through the last 3 books. I've got 3 books. I've got 12 books that I'm sharing with you today. So this book is We're Going on a Bear Hunt. So this is a great book, catchy tune. It's a lot of fun. This is a great book. I couldn't find it in a board book, so it's not, but I had to get it because it's such a good book about going on a bear hunt and where they go. My daughter really loves it. I really love being animated with this book. So when they're going through the mud, oozy wet mud, she loves that. She really gets into it. I really find it brings the book to life. Next book is The Very Cranky Bear. It's a great rhyming book. In the jingle jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends found the perfect place to play. It's a lot of fun. It's got great illustrations and it's a really great book. You know, the sheep who thought she was quite plain was actually so thoughtful that she actually helped out the bear to sleep. So it's a great book. It's teaching great values, so we really like it and it's really fun to read. The last book I wanted to share is My Farm by Alison Lester, and I actually bought it from an op shop for 20 cents, brand new. It is a fantastic book. So I grew up on a farm. We go to the farm with my daughter to visit her grandparents. So the animals and such is a great book. It's a very busy book. There is a lot going on, but I actually think that's great. Like we actually can pick out different things from each images. She loves me reading this book and I really enjoy it too. It reminds me of my childhood. So they're the books. If I can, I'll leave the Amazon links below. I'll leave the US ones. Let me know if you want the UK ones as well. The majority of my viewers here and subscribers are from the United States, so I'll leave that there for you guys. But please let me know if you're from the UK and I can have a look at that as well. If you've loved this, you'll also enjoy my How I Read to My Baby and Toddler, which is where I explain what I do when I'm reading to my daughter. She absolutely loves books, so I thought I'd share what's really worked for us. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.